a weird video kind of thing I'm doing. It's gonna go up as a live stream, but I was trying to put it up in the share factory or use my camera so I can record it and, let you guys see it that way. But unfortunately, the quality from the camera was not very good at all. It was actually kind of hard to see, and I couldn't get it up on share or on what is it called, the share factory, because partially I'm not exactly sure how to do it, and two, I couldn't figure it out, and one of my friends was trying to explain it to me, but still couldn't figure it out. So I'm gonna be doing this short little live stream. This is my first ever, well, this is technically my second ever mothership, but it's the first one that's gonna be on camera. And this has already happened. I did this at about 2 hours ago, just goofing off. I believe I was the only one in the party, and I was just hanging out. Realized this team wasn't very good, so I was like, I'll go ahead and try. As the description reads, my class setup is the dual wield marshal 16s, spectr in his ripper, because to me that is just I like to run and gun a lot, so to me that's a very good class setup. My perks are gonna be overclock, and in the perk 2 is gonna be scavenger and ante up. To me, on this game, I could have gotten everything without ante up, but I always run it just because, being objective, you don't get the opportunity to get score. I don't believe I did very much objective just because it is hardpoint. I'm not a very good hardpoint player, and especially with the marshals, you got to be in close. Some of them, especially on this map, are a little too far for the marshal, so I kind of will be on the outskirt of the hardpoint. Especially when our team is there, I'll just plug in and just dig in and try and keep it secured as long as possible for the team. And my score streaks this game were care package just because I like getting lucky. The Wraith, which is probably one of my favorite kill streaks in all Call of Duties, just because it's kind of cool. The flag drone, the invisibility is a little annoying when you get the Wraith called on you, but then the mothership obviously for the third one. So let me go ahead and mute this guy real quick because I am in a party currently, so let me mute him. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and start the live stream, or start the clip anyway. This game I ended up going, I believe, 30-9. One thing about the mothership that I did not know was that people could join in on it, and the mothership takes like 5 minutes to get into the battlefield where you can actually start shooting and get shots on target. And as you'll notice, I'm not very good with the mothership just because I've only used it twice. I have used it in combat training on recruit, just messing around, but that's completely different than using it against actual players. So this is going to be like me breaking down the video. It's not, obviously this isn't my style, but with what happened in the camera not having very good quality, it is what it is, unfortunately. Alright, so it should put me up. Here I am. And this is going to be me. Let me get this out of the way for you. How do I hide it? There we go. So I was AFK. I was checking some stuff. I was plugging my controller in. This is not hardcore. Okay, there's that. It's interesting. First person. Oh. No, let's go back to first. I did start out pretty bad this game, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so I'll just leave it like this. One thing about the dual wield marshals is you can either fire both at once, which is to some extent a risk, just because you only have those two shots. Like there, I messed up, went and got the melee kill. Super lucky my teammate was able to get some shots on him. Now this was interesting. I wasn't sure where this guy was. I had thought he jumped off, and sitting here trying to defend this hard point, get the care package. Now one thing I've noticed about Spectr's Ripper is it sometimes will auto lock on and get a kill. Like not that time. There, I love getting the jump shot on people because it just gives me that split second to react, and because especially when you're on the ground, you gotta take the second to look up and then start shooting. So here I'm kind of just like running around trying to pick up any loose kills I can. Actually beamed him with the grenade. Ended up killing him, which was extremely lucky because he would have gotten me and ended the streak right there. Just running on the outside of the map. I believe this point was when I was trying to figure out when the hell to call this care package in, just because his team was better than what I play against, so I wasn't sure how to play them. Here I notice it's contest. I think I jump in here, yeah. Now this scared the shit out of me. I didn't even notice him. I completely missed. Got the Wraith. I don't think I called the Wraith in, which is, when you're going for a mothership run, you know, you gotta use your score streaks when you get them, or else you get kind of lost. Like here, I'm still hanging out on the outside of the map, just trying to figure out how to play them and everything. These players were better than the first time I ever got the mothership, but still not good enough, I guess you can say. I love that disco music in there. Boom. I love doing that two-shot. No, I think this is where they got the jump on me. And for some reason, it's not showing if they're enemy or not. I'll have to... obviously, if they're shooting at me, they're going to be enemy. Here, I'm just hanging out. Now, most of the time, if I am doing objective hardcore, or hardcore, excuse me, hard point, I will jump in there, but, you know, a lot of it is mental. Like, if you know you're on a good streak, like here, I think I needed 3, maybe 4 more kills for a mothership. I was like, oh shit, I'm actually doing really well. Let me kind of get the back entrances, see if I can get the, you know, stragglers that try and flank around. Now this was one of the weirdest things right here. It does that auto lock. It also jumps you in the air without you ever hitting the button, which to me is a little cheap because it's not too much skill, but it just, the Ripper and just how quick it activates really suits my playstyle. Just because it is quick run and gun, get in, get out. That's just the style I play as. Here, going back to the disco for a couple seconds. Now, got to get back to killing some people. I think that was an enemy when I was playing. I knew I was getting shot at here, so I regrouped, found out my entire team got slaughtered. Was this... Now, my thoughts on this DLC are pretty... I like the DLC, to be honest. Obviously, the zombies maps, I'm not too big of a fan of. I finally called the care package in like 5 minutes after I earned it. But if it would have been a hater or, you know, say a UAV, I would have gotten this thing a lot earlier. Which is why... when you're on a streak, you kind of get super defensive. Like there's the UAV. I completely forgot what I got there. Now I know exactly where they are, so I'm able to make a jump and, you know, try and get some extra kills. Now playing with the marshals, it puts you at a disadvantage because you have the you have to be in, you know, in close quarters, obviously. But if you can bring the fight to you, it's a lot easier. No, not at all. Then right here, bam. The range on the dual wield, I found out, is I think it's like 1.5 times, just because you do get that extra shot for that extra little bit of damage. Ugh. Now one thing, one score streak I might start running is the wraps, just because of that, to me, that unfair buff that they got with the amount of drop ships that brings them, and the amount of actual wraps, because these things are so overpowered now. But I mean, it's a high streak, so some of that is earned. Right here, this guy almost got me. I would have cried. Trying to get some flash on him. And again, a lot of it is trying to pick your battles, you know. You gotta be, like, people, you know, just play for fun. You know, I play for fun all the time, but there are games where I actually want to do respectably well. And when you play to where you want to do well, you gotta actually get the, you know, you gotta pick your fights wisely. Now here, so lucky I got that kill. He should have dropped me. I'm not sure what gun he was using. I didn't take a second. What? I didn't take a second chance to figure out what gun he was using, and I finally got it right here. Now, actually, to be honest, looking at it through the second time, I didn't realize you had rockets. So that's something I'll definitely check into next time I earn this. And there's a guy who actually jumps into my mothership, and this is when I was unaware that you could actually do it. NMM 2K5, I believe. That was the gentleman who jumped into the mothership, which kind of was like, who's shooting me? Now a lot of the people were actually running. I believe it's blind eye, cold blooded, or something, where they don't show up to the enemy weapon systems, so I can't see them, which is how they were destroying it so quickly. Same thing happened in the first ever time I did get the mothership, is they were just all running up. I think it's cold-blooded. Maybe that's not even in the game, but they were running blind eye possibly, and I just couldn't see them. And I got it on Rift my first time, which Rift is an awful map for the mothership, just because how much indoorsy of a map it is. Now I wasn't sure what I was doing here. I think I was just kind of like celebrating. And then this is where I was just like, I got a little over cocky. Just got my ass kicked right there. But this is a very gorgeous map. There, get the... I was a little annoyed at that kill. Just because, you know, on my screen I was behind the rock. I actually watched that kill cam, which is why I didn't spawn in immediately. Dang, that's a nice drop. 2 rares and a legendary, plus you get 10 back. Now here, that was a stupid idea because I knew I was way out of the range for the marshals, but I decided to shoot anyway like a dumbass. But anyway, that's basically it. I'm not sure how much time is left in this game. I know I did go on a decent streak a little bit later, like right there. I was able to get that kind of kill just from getting the jump shot. The jump shot with the marshals is probably the best thing you can do. Now here, this guy knew how to play. I just, again, with that jump shot, it gives me the advantage. Which, once you figure these little tips out, it's a lot easier to play. Oh, didn't even notice that was an enemy until this. Now, I believe... Yeah, as you can tell, I only have like 17 seconds. Usually I'll average about 45 seconds. Still not as good as it should be. It's just Hardpoint to me is one of those games I don't really like it. Just because you get the grenade spammage, and I mean, I do that all the time, so... It's just a little annoying when you want to get on streaks, and now... This is the worst streak in my mind, the Rolling Thunder, just because of how long it takes them to actually get into action. Because I'll sit here, I put it on top of everything, and I think by the time it got there, the hardpoint had moved and everyone cleared out, which is, you know, it kind of sucks because the Rolling Thunder only goes a set path, and I was like, oh damn, no one, that sucks. Yeah, let me know if you guys have ever gotten a mothership or have ever gotten a high streak. The mothership being obviously the highest streak. I think it's the only one that I've earned. I know there's the GI unit. I think the Raps are in that 3rd tier of high streaks. I'm not entirely sure. But, you know, pairing together the Raps, GI unit, and mothership, oh my god. Now, I saw those, and I was like, well, I'm stupid because I literally just ran in all of that. But luckily, my teammate was able to bail me out from a stupid idea of literally just running. I don't know why he didn't move. I got the hit marker when he stepped on the grenade. So that's always cool when players don't realize their surroundings. I think one of my favorite medals is when you actually get 2 with 1 grenade. It's called popcorn. I love getting that medal. Now I was playing with this ILFB clan. Pretty good, obviously. They're doing better than me. They play very objective-wise, which is perfect. Because the dude, triple RPD... You know, the dude's double negative, but he has almost 3 minutes of hardpoint time, which is, in a public game, that's perfect. Especially if that suits your playstyle, you know, you get your objective in. Now, if someone was throwing highs across the bridge, I'm not seeing that done. That is a very smart idea. Unfortunately, that Hellstorm took it out. Now, this scared the shit out of me. I was like, where is he? Boom. Oh, God. Was able to pick up a couple, honestly, cheap kills, just because the Hellstorm should have killed them. I believe the game's almost over. Yeah, about 3 points. Go in. The ending kill cam's funny because I literally just ran with this guy. I heard him behind me. I was like, I'll try and catch up. and I was just, alright, I'm gone. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. That is my first ever recorded mothership. I went 30-9 with 28 seconds in the hard point, 3 defends, and a score of 3,385. Comment if you guys want to see more motherships. Obviously it'll take time just because they are extremely hard to get. I know without me looking for them, I've only seen like 2 since this game is out. I've seen, I think, 3 in public matches all time. But anyway, leave a like, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.